Femtosecond lasers are really great, but, and here comes that big but what happens when you want to revise the size or shape of the femtocapsulotomy, or you want to deal with an incomplete femtocapsulotomy, or you want to eliminate an inadvertent tear that you get in a femtocapsulotomy rim. So here's our first case, and we're showing you the inactive tip. You see it there, right there. Now we activate it. Notice you have that agitation, there's ablation, and we're ablating using plasma to make, in seconds, a beautiful, perfect capsulotomy. However, I want to make it bigger. Look at this. You're actually gliding on the capsule and you're ablating resistance-free. There's no tags, there's no tears, and there's no sticking to this because you could actually cut through the cornea or through sclera. Look at the defect right to the right of that tip. Do you see it right there? That's as if you have a defect caused by the femtosecond laser. So how do you get rid of it? Well, we're going to blade around it. Notice this also teaches us the lesson, well, if the femtosecond laser can't make the capsulotomy big enough, well, look, we're ablating underneath the iris. I do this in about 40% of my cases. So we've eliminated defects in the capsule, and here we're actually ablating in pupils that may be smaller, and you can't really use the femtosecond laser as you desire, and you're enlarging the size or shape. Here's our third case, and we're again ablating resistance-free. But now we're going to show you that we're going to leave a beachhead in the upper left and lower left, as you can see there in those capsules. So what do you do about it? That's like an incomplete ablation from a femtosecond laser. Look at this. We're just ablating, gliding over the capsule and removing it in seconds. You do never want to tease an incomplete femtosecond post-plasma ablation capsulotomy rim because you're probably going to get a tear into the periphery. You want to use the fugoplasma blade as we just showed you in this video. Here we're going to do the same thing. We're going to have a perfectly round capsulotomy, plasma ablation capsulotomy, but you'll see off to the left there's a crescent of capsule. That's the same as an incomplete section when using the femtosecond laser. How do you deal with it? How do you deal with it? Well, you use the fugoplasma blade. It takes seconds to merely glide over that capsule, and you erase the capsule using plasma, in effect changing the shape, changing the size, and changing the integrity. If there was a rip in the rim, you just ablate around it, ergo removing the femto